Welcome to our Ayurveda talk. Tonight, we are actually talking about what do you do when you're dealing with a situation where there is stuff going on in your environment that you have no control over, but it's affecting you very much so. So we have that going on right now in Reno. We have a big fire. Patty has been removed from her home. And my old house, my neighborhood, it has been on fire. So I don't know if any of those houses have survived, but we have smoke in the air. It's affecting the entire area. We are in an area where we have had years in summers, entire summers, where we were socked in with smoke from California fires. And we've actually had a reprieve from that for the last couple of years. But we literally had like 4 years in a row of so much smoke, so bad. And how do you deal with that? Because it's very stressful. And the thing about when there's a fire, the ash, it's raining ash outside. It's getting on your skin. You're inhaling it. So to do breath work right now is not a good idea. Definitely not a good idea. And even being outside is not a good idea. So you have to be inside and you have to figure out, how do I take care of myself? What do I do to take care of my environment? So we're going to just talk about it from an Ayurvedic point of view. When you're dealing with something that is a big stressor, and that is a big stressor, especially if you have been evacuated from your home like Patty has. She's having to stay at a different place. And she doesn't know what's going to happen with her house. She just informed us that everything in their refrigerator, right, is going rotten and bad. All that stuff is happening. And it's out of our hands. It's out of our hands. So surrendering to that is what we have to do, and then taking care of our environment. So one of the things that you could do is have your air conditioning actually on, because it has a filter. So it's a way of kind of purifying the air. If you have an air purifier, you want to get that going. I don't have one, but I have an air conditioner, so I can use that. But using an air purifier right now is a really good idea. Adding some moisture into your atmosphere is also a good idea, because when there's smoke and fires, it's pulling out all the moisture. So get your humidifier out. Because we're in summertime, you want to do cool, moist humidity. Winter, remember, is different. Because it's a cold time of the year, you want to do warm, moist. But right now, we want cool, moist humidifier. So you want to get that going, especially in your bedroom. You don't want to have that under your fire alarm, by the way, because it can trigger your fire alarm. I've had it happen. So you don't want to have that. You want to make sure it's away from the fire alarm, but it's giving you some relief. The other thing too is that you definitely want to take a bath, and you can protect your skin by doing the daily abhyanga. It creates a layer that protects your skin from absorbing particulates in the environment. So really amp up these extra care things for yourself. Taking a bath at night is a way of cleansing the body. Water is a way of cleansing. If you've been involved in any plant ceremonies or traditional indigenous type of ceremonies, even back in the times when, in the ancient times when Jesus was alive, water was used as a way to purify. It purifies. It is definitely a way to do that for yourself. So if you're really feeling like, I just feel like I've got all this smoke that I'm breathing in and all this stuff, use water as a way to purify, cleanse yourself. In India, they do that as well. Water, you always want to make sure, if you're moving into what they call being a sattvic, more pure lifestyle, you make sure you're clean. Your environment is clean. Your clothes are clean. Your body is clean. Your diet is clean. it's clean. And then that way you're moving yourself into this state where you feel lighter, more able to ebb and flow with what's going on in your life. Also, more rest is important. So we're going to do that. Our practice tonight is a special practice. We're going to do a little bit of opening for releasing stress of the day, but we are going to be focusing tonight on holding poses a little bit longer and doing some restorative postures at the end, because it's what we need when your body is dealing with some extra stress. Okay, so if you're in another part of the country, I know Cheryl's in a different state, and you're not dealing with the smoke like we are, then this is still going to support you. If you've been dealing with a lot of stress at work and you've had long days, this is a great practice for that. Okay, so this is a practice that helps you with those long days, stressful days, and let's get ourselves unwound and rested. Okay, so let's get started with our practice.